Hey yo, Alexium here. I'm just going to do a video today on my Nintendo handheld collection because I actually have quite a bit and I have nothing else better to do today. Um, Again, this is going to be one of those videos where I'm not really editing anything because I'm not in reach of my PC at the moment, so I'm just going to go over everything I got in the order that I received it and tell you a little bit about my history with it and that kind of stuff. So to start off with, this is my Nintendo DS. I got it in 2009 as a present. Let's open it up here real quick. It's electric blue. I did bust the hinge when I was getting in the car once, and basically I just ruined the whole thing. Yeah, I need to charge that as well. Clean it up a little bit. It was pretty grimy. I got my favorite game, Mario Kart DS, in here. I got this with the system back in 2009. I've got so many hours in this. Unlocked pretty much everything. Basically a master at it. This was the first Mario Kart I ever owned, which is kind of where it holds a place in my heart. And it's the first DS game I ever owned because I got it with this system. I am missing the stylus. I have God knows where that went. That's probably been gone for years now. The battery in here is actually replaced. It's actually an off-brand GBA SP battery. I actually had to use this to charge GBA SP batteries. Sorry, I cannot get that right. But I actually had to use it to charge them because the first one I got didn't have a charger, and I'll get to that in a second. Otherwise, it's run-of-the-mill, you know, your Nintendo DS. Case is the same thing I got. Zippers are lost both their handles. There's nothing really special back there. It's just what I keep it in. I'll put that off to the side. Next up, this is the second handheld I came in possession in. I actually had one more. I actually have a Nintendo 3DS and 2DS, but they're not with me. The 3DS is broke. The 2DS is just what I use to play my 3DS games. I don't really use it that much because I got newer and different systems. But this is a Game Boy Color Lime. I actually found this in a garage sale. It was, well, I should say it was not a garage sale, but it was found at a garage sale. I'm pretty sure that my grandfather found this somewhere, and he just stored it in his garage, and you know, we were looking through it one year, and it just popped up. Pretty good. I keep it really clean. It's actually in really good condition. The only problem is that the screen is kind of scratched. I need to get a glass screen replacement, but I'm going to try not to do that because I want to keep these as original as possible. Because some of my other systems I did have modded. Pretty much nothing. I got some Game Boy Color games with this, but they're pretty bad. The only good one is probably Mario Tennis, and you know, that's not really Mario Tennis. Next up, I have this mysterious black bag. In here, I have my Game Boy original. Now, this is modded, and the only mod is these buttons are from an NES controller, because I bought this at a retro game shop, and the buttons were so worn down, I was told that they replaced it with the NES buttons. Perfectly functional. I'm planning on going online and find some replacement DMG buttons just so I can get it into as like new as possible. Otherwise, this thing is in immaculate shape. Everything works. Even the external connector port cover here is still here, which is actually kind of rare. You don't find these all the time because usually they pop off and you lose them forever. Everything works. The screen works. No vertical lines whatsoever. Well, there's a little bit right there, but when you're playing games, there's nothing. Contrast wheel works. All the buttons are working. It was kind of grubby when I got it, so I did take it apart and scrubbed it really good with a nice soft toothbrush. Still got the old installation sticker here. Those are just some off-brand batteries. I took these out of the bag with batteries in them. I don't keep these stored with batteries because I know that's a sin. Please don't leave me comments saying, "Oh, why did you leave the batteries in?" I didn't. I literally just put them in for the sake of this video. I usually store these with no batteries in them because these will leak and corrode, especially since these are alkaline. And that's the #1 rule with any anything, not even handhelds, like not even Game Boys, is like anything that has double A's and you're not using for a while, you want to take those out because it will ruin and corrode and destroy stuff. Otherwise, this is a perfect, almost perfect condition Game Boy original from the 80s. I actually, out of all my systems here, I probably don't play these ones the most. This one I don't really play the most because, you know, the screen is absolute crap. I'm mostly keeping this around as an investment, trying to keep it in really good condition for another 10 or 20 years, keep it working, and that way I might actually own a Game Boy when they're even more rare and hard to find in working condition. Next up, I have a box here. It's got my address on it, so that's my fault. And here, I have a couple GBA SPs. This is a off-brand charger. Let me get these Game Boys out of here so we can get some more room. This is a AGS 001 in a replacement shell with replacement hinges. You can tell because there is no sticker on it. Perfectly working. It's got a replacement screen cover. The replacement hinges aren't too bad. The only problem with this one is that this port, the charging port, is completely fried. I actually tried repairing this and accidentally ripped the traces off the board that's required for charging. So the way I charge this is I unscrew it, take the battery out, and I put it in my DS to charge it. This is a original Onyx shell I bought from Amazon because I actually had a problem with this one, the board in here, the one not charging. I actually bought this one and salvaged the working charging board out of it and put it into a modded system. It's nothing special. The only thing in here is a case and an extra screen and some buttons. I might use this. I kind of just keep this around for parts because, you know, getting OEM parts for Game Boys are kind of hard these days. Put these back. Next up, we're going to take a look at my prized possession. This bag is something that I hold dear and near to me. I have another Game Boy Advance SP, but as you can see, it is a modded one with an IPS screen kit in it. Now, this cost me about $60 for the screen and another $20 for the shell. Along with the new system, this puts me well over $100, almost $200 for this entire thing, which is really saying something. I also got my Nintendo DS battery in here because this is actually bigger, has a higher capacity than the original GBA SP batteries. Replacement sticker. This is not an AGS 101 board. This is the AGS 001, the one I took out that black SP and put it in here. It's got the original hinges, so it's nice and smooth, nice clicks in this place. But there's the screen, it's nice and bright. I got Mario Kart Super Circuit in here. Just to show, it's just a beautiful, beautiful screen. It's got all these different brightness levels. And I usually keep it on the lower ones just so I save the battery. I really love this thing. I take this with me wherever I go because it's just a great way to experience these old games. I do have some of the games in here, my favorite ones. I keep them in this microfiber little case here I got with a pair of glasses one year. Got some more games in here. Let me get them out. I got F-Zero. What else I got? I have Dr. Mario. I got this at a retro game shop, and it is in unreal condition. It is almost brand new, and it's kind of unreal. I try to keep them really clean, that's why I keep them in here. There's a headphone adapter for my SP. I got Tetris. There's a little discoloration here. That's just something or other. I'll have to scrub out with the toothbrush. This is also in really good condition. I love the original Game Boy Tetris. What else do I got here? Got Crash. I got this way back when. I think I actually got this with Mario Kart Super Circuit back when I didn't even have a GBA. I just played it on my DS because, you know, the original DS had the backwards compatibility. This is a really, really good version of Crash Bandicoot, the Huge Adventure. The other ones in this 2D platformer series are not really that good, but This one is really, really good, especially with the way it kind of does pseudo 3D, and there are scenes in here where it actually does use 3D, like polygonal texturing and that kind of stuff. I highly recommend it if you really want a good crash game on the go. It's actually, it's just phenomenal. What do I got at the bottom here? I think I have a Game Boy Color game in here and a combo game. Let's see here. Yes, sorry, it's kind of tight. I have Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. This one's not in the best shape. The label's really coming off. The battery has been replaced because when I got it, the battery was dead. Nothing much about this. I do like it. It's a really good version of Mario Bros. The only problem I have is, there we go. As you can see, it's kind of the square aspect ratio. So it's not really the best for playing Mario because, you know, you want to look what's next to you and you kind of got to scroll around the screen. What else I got here? I got Super Mario Land. This one's in okay condition. It had this really weird gunk on the back that I had to scrub off, and I tried scrubbing it with a toothbrush, but it didn't work, so I ended up actually having to get some sandpaper. I know, it's a sin, but I needed to get this off because it was getting gunk on the cartridge connector of my Game Boy Color here when I first got it. What else do I got here? I got a Game & Watch Gallery 3. This is one of those combo cards. It'll work in the original Game Boy Color, and it'll work in the original Game Boy itself. But I do prefer to play it on the Color, the SP, because you'll get the additional colors. Let's move these over to the side here. I got one more system, and that is my Nintendo Switch Lite. I actually recently picked up this case because I was keeping it in like a camera case, but I wanted to get the actual Switch case so I could take it around with me somewhere. I do have like an off-brand wireless controller for this, mostly because I have Super Mario 3D All-Stars and I like to have the motion controls for Super Mario Galaxy, but it works really well, even in handheld mode. I travel a lot, so I really don't need big Switch. I have it here in this clear polycarbonate case. It's got really good, it's a really nice case. It's from Hori. I found it at the store right after I got this. It's got a little bit of scuffs on it, but you know, that's what a case is for. It's got these nice bumps for your hands to grip. And what I like the most, if I can get it, usually it's kind of hard to get in here, actually is a kickstand. You know, it's not bad. Let me turn on here. I like using it. I haven't had any problems with Joy-Con drift or anything. Pretty nice. Got a screen protector on it. I only got 3 games so far. I like my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's a fantastic game. Super Mario Odyssey, played through the whole thing. Enjoy it to bits. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. You can't get this anymore because it actually expired on March 31st. But I got the game because I needed a way to play Super Mario Galaxy on the go. I played a little bit of 64, a little bit of Sunshine, but Galaxy is where it's at. I absolutely love Galaxy on here. In fact, let me show you a little bit. It's not as bad as you think. Trying to keep that light out of there. But the UI is amazing. Super Mario Galaxy is the game that I never thought I'd ever be able to play on the go. The graphics are great, 720p. The screen on this sucker is so good, even though it's at 720p, the size just makes it look like it's in almost 4K. The only problem I have with this version of Galaxy is that you have to click the buttons in order to do stuff. I would prefer it to be, you could like map it to the right stick here. But otherwise, it's a fantastic way to play Super Mario Galaxy on the go, and all the other games on the go. Okay, that's enough of that. So, that's about it. That is my whole handheld collection minus my Nintendo 3DS and 2DS. Those are not with me right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will be getting back to the TF2 stuff in a little bit, but this is just the other part of me where I'm a retro game guy. I like the old stuff and the new stuff. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you'd like. It's completely free. Most people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed, so if you'd like to, please, it's free. That really helps me out. I do enjoy making these kinds of videos, making all sorts of videos in general, so thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you guys have a great day.